All right. Hello, you guys. All two of you. How are you?
Good, good.
Good.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. As always, I don't have anything planned. Just here to answer questions that you guys might have. So fire away.
I had a lot of trouble with the previous homework, so I was wondering if we could go over that a little bit.
Are we talking about assignment 4?
Yes, sir.
I posted a video. It was a little late in the game. I sent an announcement about it. I was hoping you guys had a chance to see it, but it was... Where did I put it? Is it this one? Yeah. So we had a very similar problem or homework assignment last year when I taught this class. It's a little bit different. Do you guys have a chance to watch this video?
I watched part of it,
Yes.
but I must have done something wrong because I couldn't follow along. As in, like, my Excel sheet was giving me an error, and that's where I got stuck. I couldn't figure out why it was giving me an error.
Okay. And who was that? Someone else said they did watch it? Or no?
I
Okay.
did.
Okay. Was it helpful?
Kind of, but since question number 2, it was based on something that we did before, and I think I didn't do the first part correctly, so I'm not sure if I got it right or not.
Okay. I'm going to be doing the grading tomorrow, so I haven't looked at anybody's submissions yet, so I'm not sure, I guess. And I think, as usual, it's more about, rather than getting the right or wrong answer, it's just seeing that you're following the steps. So the main ones here is we needed to sort of recode some of the data, right? So we had all those education degree stuff. We needed to split those out individually. And then we had was it like health status or something? I forget. And then we needed to put those into zeros or ones. And then we brought over was it expected total or self-pay? I can't read off this picture. So as long as you brought over the data and you sort of normalized it into these ones and zeros, and then if you did the regression analysis based off those, it should have given you some sort of output. And that's part of it. The other part was using the formula to answer the question that they had. I was curious if you guys had a chance, or if you felt like you were successful doing this part where it said, right here, B. So we're trying to predict how much out-of-pocket expenditures for healthcare they're going to use, and it was based off this formula here. And then there's a couple of scenarios where we do it where they have $10,000 or $50,000. Did you guys have success using a formula and coming up with some sort of predicted value?
I didn't even get that.
I'm not sure.
Okay, so it sounds like both of you said no. Okay. So maybe we can just.
I tried, but I don't know if what I got was correct.
Oh, that's okay.
If you want to, you can use my exercise. I really don't mind.
Okay, let me pull that open then. And let me stop the sharing really quick so people don't see the grades.
I didn't even get that far. As in, I tried to do the if statements for the when transferring over the code. It didn't work for me, and so I kind of did it in a weird way. As in, I filtered, and then I input zeros and ones manually, and even that, after I did that, when I tried to run the analysis, it was giving me an error.
Okay. Well, let's pull open this one first. Okay. So this one is yours. And she had said, let me just go look at the formula really quick. Nope, not that. Okay, so we're out of pocket. So we need education, private insurance, total payments, total family income. So it should be 4 different things. Okay. Okay, so they have private insurance. You had that one. So that's the green one, it looks like. Oops, not this one. Or the blue one, sorry. House private insurance is the blue one. Expected total. Expected total payments, that's the next one. Yep, so it's the yellow. Okay. Ugh. Total family income. I'm assuming that's what this one is. I forget what the column names are. So this one's total family income.
I think it is, yeah.
Okay. And then out of pocket expenditures. It looks like you're using self-pay for that. So that'd be fine. Okay. So we have the 4 variables.
So my calculation is the one highlighted in yellow.
Mhm.
I think if you click on that, it will show you,
Okay.
I believe.
Let me just look really quick here. So you've got, okay, so you have education and stuff somewhere else because it's showing up here. Am I missing it? Oh, there it is. It's to the left. There we go. So you have the degrees over here. Okay, so you did that. 26%, that's pretty good. P-value. So we have health insurance private is significant. Bachelor's degree is significant. And expected total is significant. Let's see if you agreed. Bachelor's private. Yeah. And then here's your formula. So you got M19. Okay, so that's our constant. Plus M20. Yeah, 10,000. Let me go read this again. Yeah. I think you're on the right path there. Again, I haven't graded, so I don't know if this is the exact right number, but you followed all the steps that I would have wanted you to do, and it looks like you followed the instructions. So yeah, whether or not that's the right answer, I guess, is immaterial. You'd probably get full credit for this. Wait, which one's your answer? The 567 or this D? What's the difference?
I think we have to, let me go back to the assignment because I don't even remember. I know I had 2 calculations.
Because well, so the D one looks accurate to me because you're accounting for the 10,000 and the 5 or the 50,000 that were in the instructions right here. So you're accounting for those. Oh, I see. So that's probably B and then D. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yes, I think that's what I did.
Okay.
I think B is the one highlighted in yellow. I think D is the.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So what sort of issues did you run into, or was this pretty straightforward for you, or did you have to watch?
There was one question.
Mhm.
I'm trying to exit the full view. Give me here.
Well, so I guess my first thing I'm looking at here is I see you got 932 observations, even though there's 1,000. So it looks like you maybe cleaned up some data. Did you?
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
Okay.
So that will be like on the first step, I think, that I explain what I did.
Okay. Would that be at the bottom, or where did you explain it?
At the bottom, yes.
Okay. Oh, I see. And then this is the number that you got rid of? 34?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I interrupted you. You're going to tell me something else.
The issue that I had, I think it was part of number 2, question 2, what it says to group education, like graduate and masters, or masters and professional. It was one code. When I tried to do the formula as you tried to show us, it didn't work, and I tried multiple times and I couldn't get it. So I actually went back to the form that was given to us, the one for the codes,
Mhm.
and I found the codes that had like master/doctorate. So that's what I used. But I didn't combine them as you try to show us. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you're talking about column B here, the master's and the doctorate?
Yes.
Okay.
Like if you go to, let's see, I'm trying to go to the code page.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It looks like all of these are 0. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like all of those are 0. Is that what you're saying? Because you couldn't get it to figure out the right codes?
Yes, but there were like on the data code book,
Uh-huh.
there were so for instance, I'm going by the data code book.
Yeah.
Code 600, that's for master's, professional, or doctorate. So
Okay.
that's the one I use for that part. I was trying to combine, like when we talked to you last week, you were like, we can use code 600, 601,
Uh-huh.
like you group them. Instead of doing that, I used the code 600 because that's the one for master's, professional, or doctorate degree. When I tried to combine them as you did, it didn't work for me. And I tried multiple times.
Okay.
So I don't know if maybe you can show me the right way to do that.
Sure. Yeah, I got a few emails from students on that this last week. Just
When we tried to do it with you during the
Yeah, I had
other
an
chat,
issue. Yeah.
it didn't work out either. And when I tried to do it, I tried multiple ways, and it didn't work out for me either.
Yeah. So the only way I was able to get this to work, I'm sure there's 5 different ways to do it, but I was able to get it to work using nested ifs. So here you have an if statement. We were saying if E2 is equal to 600, we're going to show 1. Otherwise, we show 0.
Yeah.
And so to do a nested if, you do this last one, this otherwise, and you just say if, and the same thing equals, what was it, 601. Then we would do a 1, and then we would say if E2 is equal to 602, then a 1, otherwise a 0. So we're kind of testing all of these conditions. We're just sort of nesting them together. Hang on. Oh no, I got rid of it. Hang on. Let me copy this. I just sent an email about this. I think I was missing a parenthesis, but let me go check my email really quick. I just sent this to a student. This isn't very helpful. It's hard to find the content here. Right here. So I sent her this syntax here. So this is 3 of them together. Let's see if this one works. I feel like I get the commas or parentheses out of place here. Let's try that again. This is why I failed last time too. It's tricky.
That's where I was stuck, and I don't know if because of that. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, man. Okay, let's hang on. Let me try this again. Make sure this first one actually works first. Okay, so it did. Okay, so it works like that. So why? That works. I'm just testing one thing at a time. That works. Okay, so it doesn't like that. Why?
Huh.
So that's okay. That's okay. Oh, geez. It's so frustrating. Oh, it's on the same cell. Insert. E2. Let's try this once more. And if not, I might have to get back with you. This was working because I was working with that other student. We had it working. Okay, so that works. That works. There. Okay, is that working?
work this time?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Is there any way that you could enlarge that so I can write it down, Dr. Hodge, please?
Let me put it in the chat window for you.
Thank you.
Maybe. There you go, chat. There you go. Does that work for you? So it's not the exact codes,
Thank
but
you.
but you can see the pattern that we're following, and we could keep going further.
Oh. I'm sorry. Could you put it again so I can write it down? I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Are you able to see that in the chat?
Yes.
Okay. You should be able to just copy and paste it from the chat.
Oh, I guess I can do that.
And now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably going to be. It should be this one, sorry. Because if they have any of those, we want them to be 1. And if it's none of them, we want it to be 0. Whereas this one we have it as a -1 or a 2, which isn't right. So you want this last one I just sent you. And then we could send it all the way down. Yeah, so now it's working. So now we got some 1s. Yep.
Got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so that might have some effect on which columns are significant or not for you, but I don't think it's going to have a effect on what the output answer is. It's still going to be whatever you got, this 560 or 1262. I don't think this will have any effect because those numbers are coming from these other columns.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What else?
That was my main concern.
Okay. What was question D? Predicted.
It says to add the 2 values that we deleted on the first one, but I don't know what they were referring to. What 2 values?
I see. Well, so this one was saying just to go add in 2 other variables. Let's see, the 2 variables you cleaned in part 1. I think is just trying to show you the difference. So in yours, you did, you had 932. At least that's how I was reading it. So you had 932, and they were saying what would happen if you didn't clean it, and if you had all 1,000. Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's talking about cleaning here, and it says if you didn't clean it, what would the results be? I think maybe showing you how badly it would throw it off. Is that what you did, or maybe not? It sounds like.
I think I modify ever work. So I think I put it back and I did another regression with that. I think that's what I did.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like the same ones are significant. It's interesting.
Dr. Hodge, why
go.
are some of my p-values? Yes. Why is that? What is that?
That's what I was just looking at. I was wondering if all of these are zeros and it has nothing to compare. Let me see. Oh, this one's not. It's that other. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. I thought these might be all zeros and it was trying to tell us that it had nothing to to compare with because all the data was the same, but that's not the case because you have some data right here in the other. Yeah, it's a good question. I'm unsure about that. Oh, these are just your, okay. Yeah, looks pretty good to me.
Okay.
I'll have to go through and see how other people did it, see what the difference was. And then I might put out a video on that, just showing other students work. Okay. Were there other questions? Did anybody else join? Nope. Okay. Wendy, did you have any questions?
I was just gonna use her example and work on it some more. I feel like I just went raw all in the beginning.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Feel free to turn in work late if you want. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I just realized why my ones and zeros weren't showing up. It's because I was using the quotation mark in the formula when I wasn't supposed to.
Okay. Okay, looks like we just had Cheris join. Am I saying that right?
Yes, you're correct. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I'm at work.
Oh, you're fine. We just went over Oriana's work, and I'll post that video since you missed it. But did you have any specific questions you wanted to ask since you're here? Or do you just want to see what we
Thank you. Yes, what I'll do, since I'm at work, I will just go back and look at the whole entire thing. But I was stuck, like stuck on last week's work. I tried. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and look at all the Zoom videos this weekend and go from there with it and redo the homework
Okay, let me show you one.
just for my purpose.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
I posted a video pretty late last week. Trying to
It was was it the resolution?
yeah, this example solution right here. Do you see this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so as long as you follow that, it's not exactly the same, but it was similar,
Okay.
very similar to what we're doing. It used a few different variables, but the rest of it is pretty similar. So
Okay.
if you're able to make heads or tails out of that and copy that, or try to stick to it, you'd be pretty close to doing it.
Okay.
But shoot me an email if you run into something that's stopping you from doing that.
Okay. I sure will. Thank you. And I'm sorry for getting on so late. I'm at work working.
Oh no, that's fine.
So I do apologize.
Yeah,
But thank you so much. I will.
And feel free to turn in your work late if you want, and I'll regrade and put you a higher grade if you.
Thank you. Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you. But
Mhm.
yes, that is my plan, just to work on that this weekend.
Yeah, great.
Thank you so much.
Does anybody else have any questions? If not, I'll post this video and we can drop off and I'll send out an announcement about the video.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you, you too.